did you feel when you were trying to get through that checkpoint?
Very nervous.
Yeah.
Because what if someone asks me? What if I do something that will jeopardize everybody's lives? There were a lot of what ifs. I don't want it to be the reason to get caught. First of all, leaving everything behind, leaving everyone behind. To me, at that time, my friends, there were few best friends I had in school. They were my world.
That age,
more
of course.
Closer than a lot of relatives were. Yeah. And I couldn't say goodbye, how they would feel about me, not telling them, betraying them, leaving my sister. And at that time, my world was like whatever costume jewelry, whatever, it was that. But still, that was my home.
Unite. All I'm asking is to unite the colors of the earth with those of the sky. You don't have to blend in order to survive. For even the colors of the gleaming rainbow never quite blend, but together in peace, vividly and proudly, they all stand. Most of my poems have a narrative aspect to it. Of course, that's how I grew up. I grew up with stories. So when I started writing poetry, it was very natural for me to continue in that fashion. So there was every page, every poem has a story to it, something that has to do with home or with family or community or war. As is the case with my first book, most of that is about the struggles that my family and I experienced. And the only way I could relate that and maybe even code those messages was through poetry. People who knew the context would understand what I was talking about. People who did not know the context may not understand, and that was because if the Serbian regime, caught those poems and me talking about my pride as someone who wanted to do things for his country, that would be controversial, and I'm not sure what would happen. So I tried to code a lot of those messages. Someone said the most dangerous thing we can do in America is talk to our neighbors. Obviously the author is joking about that, but that's what happens. We just tend to close our doors because we want to enjoy our own peace, but what we're doing is we're closing the door to that internal peace as well, because for me there is peace when there are people coming together.
I want to make a style for the future. My style, not for this time, for the future. In 1988, I started my gallery. This is the first gallery in Mosul for teach the students paintings and music. About 100 people in a day they coming. عندما وصلت إلى الولايات المتحدة لم أحضر معي أي شيء سوى حقيبتين. منذ ذلك الحين أحط نفسي بلوحاتي تذكرني بالحياة وعائلتي والموصل والجمال. الفن هو حريتي. In the past, when the people going to visit the galleries, the painting with colors make the people happy because everything, the pictures and the TV and everything black and white. This is the face of a beautiful woman. And just to invite people to look here. And after then, if you look in the background, you can see my style. I use the oil color. And sometimes pencil, sometimes charcoal. And sometimes I like watercolor. I like to make the canvas by my hand, handmade. Handmade the best for the professional artist. Before the wars, the life in Mosul, it is very easy and everything very cheap. The bread in Mosul, free. No one buy bread by money in the past. But after the wars, everything now changed.